So these are 5 tips to help you get through, I would say, the first 2 to 3 weeks of breastfeeding. This is to help you get over the bleeding, the soreness, and just basically the pain that comes with those first few weeks of breastfeeding. So first off, you really want to make sure that you and your baby have a good latch. So make sure the baby's latching properly. If they're not latching and they're kind of just rubbing against your breast, this can lead to more breast soreness and bleeding, etc. So either meet with a lactation consultant that can help you with this issue. They can really look at, they'll watch you breastfeed and then see if the baby's mouth is latched properly. Sometimes it can be due to a tongue tie. If you don't have access to a lactation consultant, I know for my first baby, I was able to go to WIC and they were able to help me get through this, like the first couple weeks. Tip number 2. So during those first couple weeks, you will have a lot of soreness and bleeding. So this is when you want to get a nipple shield. These go over your nipple while you breastfeed, and it kind of creates a barrier between the baby's mouth and all of the bleeding and soreness that's going on. So it kind of relieves a lot of the pain that you're feeling during breastfeeding. And I mean, of course, you don't want to use this throughout your entire breastfeeding time. I mean, you'll only need this in the beginning. I know some women don't like using it. It's not ideal for your baby to be suckling on a piece of, silicone, but it really helps relieve the pain, especially when you have a lot of rawness and you just want it to be less painful in the moment. So these are really helpful just for that reason. And I think I only used mine for a couple weeks until things got to get a little better. By the way, my name is Raylene. I'm a mom of 3. I just had my 3rd baby. She's about 2 months now. And so I just wanted to share these tips with anyone that's struggling with the first few weeks of breastfeeding, because I know I have been there. I have been through the pain, especially with my first baby. I had no clue what I was doing. My husband always reminds me that I was like throwing the pumps across the room. And I mean, back then I didn't even have an electric pump. It was like a manual pump. So it was a really big learning curve for me, to say the least. So thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions about anything. For 3, the 3rd thing that helped me get through the first couple of weeks of breastfeeding was to pump with my electric pump, and basically put my breast milk in a bottle and feed my baby with the bottle. So this just really allows you to sort of let the area rest and sort of recover, because again, your skin is trying to build that outer layer. Again, it needs to create that tough layer to help you get through, the weeks to come of breastfeeding. So when you're pumping, you're not having that suckling or pulling motion on the area, and that basically allows the area to sort of rest. Okay, so tip number 4 would be basically using this nipple guard. And I feel out of all of the tips, using this consistently really helped me make the most progress. And it really helped the area to sort of build back that layer of skin that I keep mentioning, because with breastfeeding, there's soreness, there's bleeding, and your skin's coming off. So basically, the area needs to regrow that skin. Someone told me, I think it was probably one of my nurses, but no one tells anyone this, but basically use your breast milk. So after you feed your baby, sort of like get some breast milk and then put that on your nipple instead of the nipple creams that they sell. So put that on there and then put this on. That way your breast can air dry with the breast milk. And this will really help build that tough layer of skin that I keep mentioning, which will basically, you'll be able to breastfeed for for months to come, hopefully. But the thing is, with this guard, you have to sort of be consistent. So you have to try to do it after every feeding, because you really want your skin to recover with this. It allows like the airflow and allows your breast to sort of air dry without your breast being like smushed up against your clothing. Okay, and my tip number 5, by the way, I will link the shield and the guard below, so if you want to grab those and try them out. I highly recommend using both, just because using all of these methods together is, I feel like, what will give you the best results. So anyways, tip number 5, during the first, second, and third week of breastfeeding your newborn, it's very painful. It's just like, your skin this is new for your skin. And so that's why you have to just get through these first few weeks. So my tip here would just be, take it day by day, and just remember that this pain is not gonna last forever. After these few weeks, it will get better, and you'll be able to breastfeed your baby happily and without the bleeding, and your skin will be, just like it was before, but even stronger. This is my 3rd baby that I breastfed, so I feel like I finally have a sense of like what works for me, what doesn't. Let me know if this works for you. I know it may not work for everyone, but this is just what worked for me. So hope it works for you. Thanks for watching.